Charlie cosplay. But yeah, as I said in the last video, I'll be doing a DIY and life hacks and or life hacks video. So today's the DIY video. There are 5 with an additional of 1, which really isn't a DIY, but I just thought it was funny to show. So yeah, and hopefully you guys love like these. These are things I do on my own time. I thought, ooh, why not do it and stuff. So like you can see some of them over right here. Like one of them I came up on myself, and some of them I saw based on pictures from Tumblr and or Google. So yeah, and if you like these tutorials and DIYs, please like, subscribe. You don't have to do those, but it motivates me to make more videos. So yeah, and disclaimer, some of these I will not be showing how to make because these were from a long time ago, and I finally decided to make a YouTube channel and like, oh, why not do DIY videos? So yeah. Alright, this is the flower in a Starbucks cup thing, but here you go. I wrapped yarn around tinfoil to make the stem, then I made a pink pom-pom to be the flower, and so I attached the two together, and then you trim it to your likings of how you like it. I still need to trim mine because mine's not perfect yet, but it's slowly getting there. So yeah, so when that's done, you grab your Starbucks cup, your mini one. That's the one I'm using. You can use any size as long as it's bigger than it and has a lot of room. And so you want to glue in the middle of the cup, and yes, there is steam because it's plastic, so, but you just stick it right in the middle. Mine wouldn't stay in the middle, but make sure it's secured in there. And you don't want it bending too much, or else the tinfoil will be breaking, because that's slowly happened on mine. It just didn't like physically show that it was breaking. But yeah, also watch out for the strings. They might be breaking and stuff, but yeah. So once I finally got it in there, I created a bigger green pom-pom, and I wrapped it around near the bottom instead of near the middle. And I only copped one side on it, so yeah, don't cut the other side because then it won't be correct, and you just cut it in half to where it's opened up and you're able to wrap it around the flower within it. So you just stuff it in there and make sure the flower is literally in the middle of it, and just do that until it's to your likings. You can trim it also. That's what I did off camera because I'm special, right guys? No, but yeah, and yeah, it's kind of hard because it's a small cup, but as I said, you can use other sizes as long as the flower or flowers if you're gonna make more into it. But yeah, and there's the finishing product. And almost, you gotta use the green thing that Starbucks will hand out with their coffees, so kind of keep it in. You just stuff it into a side, and your Starbucks flower flavored coffee is now done. Isn't that neat? And so now it's a galaxy in a jar. Well, it looks kind of like a galaxy, But there is it. There it is, sparkly and look very watery. Isn't that nice? Alright. So what you'll need is a jar. So I just grabbed the closest jar. Some cotton balls, fluffy cotton balls. You'll need a bowl with some water in it. Mine doesn't have water in it because I quickly put this together. And red and blue food dyes to make the dark blue. It's just with a hint of purple, I guess. But so yeah, you just dip the cotton balls in there and put it against the side and fill it up with cotton balls and the sparkles are optional. And I think this one's fitting for Jade Harley because, you know, she's like the witch of space, or any hero space. But yeah, there it is. Very sparkly and spacey, huh? And now is the vintage flower thing? No, it's not. My mistake. It's actually the vintage picture I made. Yes, it's a little rough around the sides, but that's what I like about it, because it shows that it's actually homemade and not store-bought. So what you'll need is actually pages of a book that you rip out that's actually much bigger, not just little squares, because that's for the next project. But yeah, you just Mod Podge it onto it, and yeah, then that's black and gray paint, and the base is actually the paper. So I use and then I use the black paint and then the gray paint, and then you just, once it's all dry, you Mod Podge it. It's simple, honestly. Don't mind my hand motions. I'm doing this. Then now is a vintage flower. This is actually really simple. All you need is cardboard and the sheets of squares of the book you don't read anymore, and a hot glue gun. It's the only three, and it's really easy, but it takes forever. And you could possibly burn yourself. So the squares, and so this is how I would fold it. It's just, these are abnormal sizes of paper, squares. So do it to your liking, fold it to where you like how it looks, and just repeat and do it in a circle until it looks more like a flower. But yeah, I tried doing it a different way to see if it looks any different, but it didn't. So yeah, but there's that. Yeah, I said make sure it's all in a circle. Now here's my favorite one, which is the best friend's jar. So yeah, there's little slips of paper that says different sayings. It's actually a gift to my friend. I said this one's a Homestuck reference because she's recently been reading Homestuck. But I made a little tag, cut it out by myself, and I wrote a little something in it, and I tied it on with the string with the cute little bow on the other side. And then I used white paint with a stencil that I made, and used black paint marker to outline it and write the words in. Then I used little sheets of paper and fold it in half and write those things in. Cause this one, it's like, it took me forever to get this one, I'm sorry. But yeah, it's little quotes. So here's the bonus one that I just thought this was funny because I was messing around and the thing in the background broke. Luigi fell down and broke. So yeah, I got hot glue gun and stamp it onto his head. And I put it right back on his body because his neck was like really loose and it was on the bond about to break. And I was surprising that I stood that long by dropping like 3 or 4 times before it broke. But yeah, just stick it right onto his neck and then he looks right from the box without. But yeah, there it is. And those were the DIYs. So I said thank you for watching. And if you like these, like and comment, subscribe, as I said in the beginning. it motivates me to make more. And comment down below what else you want me to do. Do you want me to do life hacks with you next? Do you want me something else that I could do with this channel? But yeah, thank you for watching. Bye. I am the Lord. I'm really